Welcome to Punky's World. TGIF, I guess. Um, so, today's videos are already made. I just wanted to do a daily journal. Okay. I did not ask to film my shot yesterday, as I told you. What a crap show the ride home was. Okay. I take elder bus because of my disabilities and not being able to drive. So, the ride to the hospital was wonderful. In fact, the driver in the ride to the hospital is actually the president of the Sturbridge Historical Society. So we started talking, and our two societies are going to try to get together. That was great. We had fun. And I got to get on the bus to go home, and I'm knocking on the door, and I'm like, what is going on? Why is he opening his phone? Why is he ignoring me? So he gets out. No, wait a minute, I have to unlock. Goes back in. What the world is going on? Well, it turns out the main doors to climb the steps and get on the bus were frozen shut with big ice blocks that they tried everything from defroster to hot water to every tool imaginable to try to break, and it still didn't work. It was too cold. So up the wheelchair lift I went. We get to my house. Well, no, before we get to my house, we're on the highway behind a large box truck. Not like a small box truck, a big box truck. It was somewhere in between a box truck and an 18-wheeler, sort of a size. Well, the idiot didn't clean the snow off his roof. All of a sudden, this big chunk of ice comes off his roof, slams into our windshield directly in the driver's face. Scares the absolute poop out of both of us. And more kept flying off as we're holding way back from the dude. So we followed him all the way to my exit. So we get here, and now the wheelchair lift refuses to work. He tried everything. So he had to open the emergency exit at the back and get me out the emergency exit, which is not easy when you're talking about a girl with one good hip, an arm that feels like it's about to fall off, and he grabs that arm, which he didn't know. He didn't know. Because he's just trying to help me get off. So I sat down, and it made it a shorter trip down. I knew if I didn't sit down, I was going to fall, to get down from there. And they wanted him to use that. And he said, I'm using the wheelchair lift because I got a lot of people who aren't going to be able to use the emergency exit at the back. So, you only have 3 choices when the front door won't open and actually 4. When the front door won't open and the wheelchair lift isn't working. If you happen to be ambulatory, there are 4 choices. I could have just gone out the driver's door, which I would have preferred, which I don't know why he didn't think of. I'm perfectly ambulatory, but that's so high. There's an emergency exit in the roof. No, thank you. There's an emergency window exit on either side at the front. No, thank you. And of course, the emergency exit at the rear. So there are ways out of the vehicle. But yeah, this was, I don't know why he didn't just, as many times as he got in and out of his seat, why didn't he say, just come up here and come out my seat? you know. I don't know. So, yeah, that was a royal disaster. The shot went super well, as I told you yesterday. I got a little dizzy right as I was leaving. I was standing at the um, uh, elevator, and I just put my hand up. I was a little dizzy, but that didn't last long, so I'm not going to worry about it. It gave me a little bit of a headache, and that's I'm fine. And I showed you yesterday my sharps container and all of that, so good to go there. And I did get a hold of my neighbor yesterday after accidentally opening her mail. I went back up and it was still sitting there, so I knocked on the door and let her know. Hopefully she understood English well enough to understand what I was saying. She seemed to. So, that's a good thing. I also worked on organizing some genealogy yesterday. Which, let me bring this way and I'll show you. Last night, I worked on doing some organization with some genealogy. So, okay. I'll show you what I did. Alright. Let me just use this as a table for the moment. Okay. First of all, I added some things to my one name study and patients that I had. So, I added some things to that. Some pages. If you remember, we're doing a Burgess one name study. And, of course, working on patients herself. And here's the one name study. So, I added some stuff that I had. Generalized Burgess stuff. Now, I'm not 100% sold on the fact that Burgess was her name, but on the off chance that I'm wrong, which is a good off chance, I also added some paper to the back for note taking. So that's that folder. I was looking for a particular folder and didn't find it, but I did some organization, okay? I took this folder that had, this is more of a research folder, okay? But it had some of the stuff for patients and some other stuff in it. So I took that stuff and put it where it needed to go. I've also got Monica's family here. And just other things to research. Divided by family, of course. So that's what's in here, basically. Somewhat divided by family. Trying to remember why I had the parish of Donegal. That might have something to do with Burgess. I'm not sure. And this one was an empty one, and I took and divided it. I have not put all of the papers in it yet. This is that Dalzell McGeary line because I have to punch some of them. This is Kennedy and Forbes line. Again, I have to punch these. Uh-oh. Ah! Uh-oh. Hey. Okay. Anyway. I don't have to repunch this, but yeah. just set that there. But yeah, that's, and I'm going to do other lines. I have the dividers. This is Irish genealogy links and tips, which is going to go in the big folder. This is immediate use paperwork. So, for genealogy, like the family table, the surname table rather. And there's a couple of other things in here. Let's see, it's the surname table. Oh, and that thing on Matthew Forbes that I want to make sure is correct before I get it into the computer. So yeah, that's what I was up to last night when I went and curled up in the bed tonight. I think I can use these actually for genealogy. And I have to do these. So, I'm trying to think if there was anything else I wanted to tell you today. I'm gonna, since I don't have any videos to do today, I'm gonna try to get through filming February. So at least it will be filmed. Then I just have to make posters and edit. So, or at least I sometimes will film like half of a month in one day and half in another day, if that makes sense. So I think I'll probably do that. So 50's February will be all set. I'm gonna clean my kitchen. It's a disaster. It has mitigated disaster. But anyway, try to put everything back in my, well, try to put things back together as much as I can. Like I said, I have plenty of time because today's videos are already filmed. I just have to edit them. Actually, they're all edited as well. Excuse me, I just have to edit this one. I edited them last night, so I just have to upload them. So, we got, oh, that's what I was going to tell you. We got 3 packages yesterday. Well, the guy, I heard the packages. I'm like, what is that sound? I thought somebody was knocking on the door. So I get up from my chair and I go out. I look out, I don't see anybody, but I do see the UPS truck. So I opened the door. What I heard was the box slam against the door as he flung all the items at my door. So I opened one, and as I told you at the beginning of the video, it turned out to be my neighbor's. And I'm trying to explain to her, he threw them all. I didn't see your name, so I just started opening. Like I said, I finally got a hold of her. And she said thank you, and it was fine. Like I said, I don't know how much English she understood, because she speaks primarily Arabic. So hopefully she understood enough to understand that I was so sorry. And we received 2 advent calendars. Oh, I ordered another advent calendar. I finally figured out how to use the money I was given back. So it cost me nothing. That'll be the last one that we do, besides the T1 that's in my what do you call it? Amazon box. For next month. So after that we'll do our videos of full face of makeup using advent calendars, and just a general review of the advent calendars. So yeah. Anything else? I'm trying to think. Oh, finally, my nails look decent. No, I think that's it. So we got the 2 advent calendars. We got the Temu order, which was pajamas and washcloths. So, which I needed. These are soft washcloths. They're small, but they're so soft. And they feel so good on your face. I got one just for toner. So, yeah. So, those are my plans today. So, I will see you tomorrow. It's weird to say that after the daily journal, but all the other videos are made. I made them last night when I got my packages thrown at my door. And literally the box slammed into the door. That's why I heard it. I'm like, is that Bob? I thought maybe he was bringing me supper, which he does quite frequently. Oh, there was nobody there, but I saw the UPS truck and I opened the door because I knew the Temu order was out for delivery. But I'm like, why do I have 2 Temu packages and an Amazon package? I opened the Amazon package and I'm like, okay, first of all, these are half the size of this box. And second, I didn't even realize they were coming today. So, anyway, my micellar water is coming next week, as is my loofah on a stick, which will help me get the medicated soap on my back where I really need it until the medicine starts working. So, and in 1 month, I'll be taking my next shot. I will do that on camera. I can promise you that. I am having no issues. Don't get me wrong, I know where the shot was, but I barely felt it. It stung a little bit afterwards, but there was nothing. You keep it 2 inches away from the belly button. I'm not sure exactly why, but it's either side of the belly button, and you can use either thigh. Those are the areas that you switch between. So, I'll show you more about it when it comes in, and when we actually do the shot. And if I get sick, if I'm on antibiotics, anything like that, call, and they'll push it back a week. So, and don't forget, tomorrow, I think it's tomorrow. Is it tomorrow or next week? The Royal Rumble. Hold on. I think it's tomorrow, but I'm not sure. Okay. Okay. YALRUMBLE 2024. Okay. Next Saturday. It's a week from tomorrow. Ooh, Dark Side of the Ring Season 5. Really quick. Let's... Okay, it looks like it's going to be Black Saturday, which is when Vince McMahon tried to take over Georgia Championship Wrestling, TBS cable time slot. Kurt Angle, the Sandman, and this is all reportedly. Brutus Beefcake, Buff Bagwell, Harley Race. The final episode topic reported will be Chris Adams. We don't know when it will air yet, but that sounds like a loaded season. So we'll do our own video and cover each episode as a preview, a separate video. So once it's all finalized, I just happened to see that while I was getting the Royal Rumble. That's next week. I was thinking it was tomorrow, but that's why I bought the pizza. But it's not. So I might eat the pizza tomorrow anyway. I don't care. So, and I'm on prednisone. I'm hungry. So, thank you for joining me, guys. Please subscribe and hit that bell for notifications. God bless you. Stay cool. Stay safe. Oh, my nose is running. And like I said, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye, guys. Mwah. Remember, we're trying to get to 200 by St. Patty's Day and 500 on the other channel by Memorial Day. Bye, guys.